Hi, my name is Schultz and this is my first video uploaded directly to YouTube. I'm 24 years old and 11 months old rather, and I live in Patcham, just outside Brighton, with my parents, Caroline and Robert, and our cat Bex, and my brother Jacob, who is 21 and is currently studying geography at Portsmouth University. I love to ride horses, I love looking after animals, and I like to read and write fan fiction, and I just generally love to read. I've always had a love of books, which you could probably tell if I found a camera around my room if the lighting wasn't so bad, because it's early in the morning and I'm not quite awake yet. As many of you may know, I'm quite a nervous person when it comes to taking a camera, because I don't know who's listening, and who's going to judge me for what I'm saying. I've started doing these videos today after watching Chef 689 and That Not Adam do their video diaries, and I hope that those guys will be glad to know that I find them truly inspiring, and I wish I could have a relationship as tightly bonding as theirs is, because unfortunately my relationship ended not amicably a few weeks ago with my long-term boyfriend, Matthew Allen. We had a big argument just before we split up and we never resolved it. Whereas when those two fight, I know for a fact they'll work as hard as they can to resolve their differences and their issues. And that's what inspires me to find someone in the future that treat me the same as RJ treats Will and Will treats RJ, because they're brilliant together. And I love them both dearly. And thank you guys for being such a true inspiration to a girl who thought her life was over when her relationship ended. Finding you guys has given me a new way of looking at life, and hearing your stories from the past on the TPG channel was moving, especially yours, RJ, because I can relate to it in some ways, but not in others. All the stigma for it being different and looking different, I can understand. I understand fully, and I've experienced it firsthand, and I know how horrible it is for one person to have to deal with that sort of stigma. But you're right, life does get better, and you just have to forget and leave all that behind and move on. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I mean, it's not been easy, and it never is easy, but you can't live your life in the past. And you two have shown that to me in the last few days that I've been watching the videos. I watched one video of you guys and I got hooked, and I now can't stop watching you. I mean, it's like a drug. I have to watch you every day to see what you're up to. And I'll say this now, I know it's very late and you've been there 2 months or so, but Will, I think you're the bravest guy to leave behind everything you ever knew in Tallahassee and move to Los Angeles. And I have so much respect for you for doing that. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever be able to be strong enough to leave Patcham, let alone leave a family home and move that far away from home. I've got these places in the UK that I'm drawn to, that I never even thought of, I've never been to in my life, or I've never even been aware of before. Like, there's part of me is drawn to living in Carlisle. I don't know the hell why. I've never been there in my life, so I don't know why I'm drawn to that place. And somewhere in South Wales I'm drawn to as well. And before you know it's not Cardiff, obviously. I would live in Cardiff if I could, but it's somewhere else in the South Wales, and I can't remember the name of it. But I'd give anything to live there, just to be as far away from my old life as possible. But I don't think I'd ever be brave enough to leave, because I've lived here all my life, and it would just be really tough to pack up and move away. but hopefully, if I watch your leaving video, I will get the courage to do it one day, so that I'm going to move away, and start living my life on myself. I hope that this video shows you just how much I love both of you, because I've got two rainbow bears in my room, and they did originally have names, but I now call them Will and RJ because they're identical. One's a little fluffier, yeah, and that's Will, and then RJ is over by the window, and I love them both. I mean, it sounds really, really wrong to say, but I sleep with Will every night. I know he's gay, and I know he's with you, RJ, and I'm not trying to split you guys up, but he's the one I sleep with every night, and RJ's over by the window watching me, and I know he's protecting me. And so I hope that my hair, I know it's a little short, it's grown back now, but it was shockingly short when I first had it cut. And my mum took a bit of an exception to it to begin with, but then it grew on her, as she said. Now on a more serious note, when RJ discussed what happened to him when he was in elementary school, I had a similar incident happen to me when I was in primary school, but it was with two girls. And I was really traumatised by it, so I've been like Will, I've been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder as a direct result of all the bullying I suffered when I was younger. And some of the boys in my class also took exception to me, and they used to like trip me up and steal my pencils and stuff, and just basically make my life difficult. I tried telling the teachers, but the teachers didn't believe me, so I kept feeling bottled up inside until one afternoon in year 9 when I just cracked until I was in secondary school then, or as you call it in the States, high school, and I decided to just tell my form tutor what had happened, and even the stuff way back poured out, and granted he did what he could, but he didn't do enough, until my new form tutor took over at the end of year 9, and he was the student protection officer for our school, and he basically nipped it in the bud before it could carry on. He asked the boy, he told the boys to stop it, then asked them why they thought I was a good target being picked on. And one of them said it was because I wasn't English, and I deserved it because I was a Nazi and stuff like that, just because my surname happens to be part German. They thought I was actually German, and I didn't understand the words they were saying to me. When actually I've never ever spoken German. I can understand spoken German and written German, but I can't speak German, and I never would speak German because I'm English, or half Welsh, half English, and a little bit of everything else mixed together. But what right does that give to somebody to give me a hard time just because I'm slightly different and I look different to other people? So what? I am who I am, and I'm not going to change. And that goes with my sexuality too. I'm pansexual. I don't care about the gender or sexual orientation of whoever I date. It doesn't bother me. I wouldn't date someone who's heterosexual for obvious reasons, because I don't get on with heterosexual people. Well, I do. My parents are heterosexual, but it's different. They get it. They're the two that are to blame for me existing, but not for who I am on the inside, and not for the way I feel about other people. And I've got some really bad habits, and I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, I wouldn't change them for the world, and I know they wouldn't change me. Even if my mum could change my sexuality, she can't change it because I was born like it. I'm 13 years old when I found out I wasn't straight. How young is that compared to most people? 13, I was a kid. second year of secondary school, of high school, and it was really hard. But I suppressed it, so I thought it was just a phase, something I grow out of. But then at 17, I decided to tell him. And I told my dad, and he was really understanding and took it quite well. But telling my mum, she started having a go at me, saying that my best friend had influenced me and a TV show had influenced me, and I couldn't feel that way if I wanted to marry and do that kind of thing. She thought it was based on feelings. It's not. It's based on the DNA. And if you're born with a gay gene, then you're born with a gay gene, and that's what I've got. I've got more testosterone in me than estrogen. I'm more like my dad, so I'm more likely to be like my mum. I mean, yeah, I have some opinions and stuff about certain things, but stuff to do with LGBT things, I will never agree with her opinions on those topics because I'm totally different. I thought this video is going to go a long time. Sorry guys, I'll cut loose now. Love you guys and talk to you soon. Bye.